This video is to welcome Cohort 6 and welcome back Cohort 5 to the Active Inference Textbook Group at the Active Inference Institute. We're reading the book from 2022 by Parr, Pezzulo, and Friston. This video is going to give an overview of the textbook group in terms of the asynchronous niche, this CODA document that we'll go through here, and also a bit about the weekly meetings and how they'll be similar and different from last time. On the cover page, you can download the PDF for the textbook and see more information. The directory gives an overview of some of the sections of this CODA. The onboarding section has sections like more activities at the Institute, which is a cross-document embedding of active activities, some rules and guidelines for the textbook group, some learning practices that people have found relevant in their time, as we're coming from many different backgrounds with the textbook group and have a lot of different commitments and directions that we're going towards, and more subpages that might be useful for you to copy into a document of your own or explore your own formats for. There have been 4 completed cohorts. So on each of those, cohort 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can see more information and link to the recordings. And starting in January 2024, we will begin with cohort 6 and pick up from the second half of the book with cohort 5. So the cohort 6 meeting times are shown here, and each meeting will have a theme. For each theme, we'll focus on basically that, however, it always goes above and beyond that. For cohort 5, the past video recordings can be watched if you want to get back up to speed. And also, it will be really exciting that a lot of the meetings will be facilitated by Ollie and Andrew, and hopefully some others too. So that'll be great. Looking forward to that. The meetings are on Mondays, and they alternate within a cohort between 14 and 23 UTC. So if you want to join just, for example, 14 UTC every week, you could do that. It would alternate chapters, and you're welcome to join whichever chapter we're discussing. There's no need to go through the chapters in order. The section on the textbook itself has pages for each chapter and detailed tables of contents and areas for note-taking. In the equations section, there's renderings of the equations, screenshots, and also a few fun pages to explore using language models to analyze the LaTeX code and to give translations and related philosophy discussions for the equations. So whether you're familiar or not with the math in the textbook, it's all good. Pages like this and the discussions that we'll have will hopefully be fun. Figures, open for anyone to add tags and annotations, boxes and tables, and code. Also, one task that would be great to work on this year would be for some equations, we have using the active inference ontology, the natural language reading. This is going to help a lot with understanding and translating and relabeling and understanding in all these different ways. And some equations have it, and where it's there, it's really helpful. It's not always complete though, like equation 2.6 could use it and others too. So if that is something that anyone wants to try, that would be cool for this time through. In the discourse section, there is a primary feature of this document, which is the questions table. And you can add questions just by directly adding a row to this table in whichever chapter. And it's really cool to go through, see all the questions, and mark them as interesting if you like them, and look at all of the rich discourse that has happened through the times. So asking questions and reviewing questions are some of the primary ways to participate outside of the live meeting. So always feel like you can improve the discourse or whatever is written in these sections. Math Learning Group is an informal subgroup. There's people who sometimes want to pursue the math side and also the coding side from a lower level or higher level of familiarity. And we'll explore that and work that out in the first meetings. Projects are where people have listed different projects that they're possibly working on or maybe started and looking for collaborators. Ideas and insights, not questions so much, but just adding points and takeaways and meaningful things that people got from the book. Resources, useful resources, information and feedback form that's anonymous on the textbook group, and other errata and corrections for the book. And lastly, the active inference tables, a couple of which are the active inference ontology. This is what we commonly refer to when using the terms from active inference. Some tables of active inference research papers, and a table with videos from the Institute. So overall, feel free to explore. Email us if you have any questions. Thank you for your interest in the textbook group, and let's have a fun set of cohorts. Thank you. Bye.